Rules. It has zero welding, alternate body. It was only seatbelts. Well, now that we got the gas tank in and we have the battery in, just temporary, what we're going to do now is we're going to put a cage inside this car. Now, if you guys may remember from the rules, we're not allowed to have a gas tank protector and we are not allowed to have a passenger door bar. So my plan is in this car is to have a driver door bar that extends past the driver door, and then a crossbar that comes from the driver door bar to the passenger pillar right over there. Now the reason for this is the more you tie a car together and the pillars, the better the car is going to stay together. So what we're going to do today is we're going to put the cage inside this car. It's going to be a very simple cage, and while we do that, we're going to take out all the glass that we broke yesterday from the back window, and we're probably going to take out the windshield, but I might just leave that in for now. So let's get started on the cage inside this car. We have this bar now. As you can see, I notched it out so that it's going to sit on the outside of the door jamb. Now the reason why you want to do this is that when you get an impact from another car, if you do unfortunately get one in the driver door, instead of this being welded down here with the possibilities of it getting ripped off and being forced into your legs, up here with the overhang, when it gets hit, it shoves it actually into the pillar of the car, which helps hold it in place. Now it would be nicer if that was a little bit longer, and I might do that because the bar actually overhangs where I want it to go pretty far. So for me to cut another 2 inches to get maybe another inch of overhang there wouldn't really take that much. So you know what, I'm going to do that. We're going to get this bar welded into place, and then the next step is the crossbar. So let's get started on this. So now that the driver door bar is welded in, nice and secure, and it actually extends past the driver door, because when I move my seat back on 4 doors, my seat extends past the pillar mark. So I cannot run a bar straight from pillar to pillar. So what we have to do now is we have to bend a pipe that follows basically like this. This is the inside of the car now. There's the driver's seat, there's the gas tank, there's the battery, there's the passenger pillar and the front of the pillar. So there's our driver door bar that we just installed. Now this crossbar is going to take a bend, and it's going to meet the other pillar where we can get a straight weld on it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to try to make these bends not aggressive, because the more sharp of a bend you have, the more it is likely that the pipe will bend on itself when in a weak spot. So we're just going to do little tweaks of the pipe, so that way it is nice small bends and it still reaches from post to post, which we're looking for. So we're going to try bending this pipe here in this pipe bender, and then try installing it. So let's see how this goes. So as you can see now, that bar goes across, has a kink, and it has a kink and goes across to the other driver door bar. It's still smoking because I just finished welding it. And there's our driver door bar and our crossbar. Now, see how the kinks are not too aggressive so that it will not kink back on itself and it will not fold the pipe in a heavy impact. Now, make sure you guys read your rules. If you're allowed down bars, put down bars. Down bars are bars from the crossbar to the floor, and it actually helps your car stay together so much more. Even a gas tank protector, which comes out from the crossbar around the tank and back, helps a lot. Passenger door bar. If you had a passenger door bar, you would not have to kink that tube like that. Even a halo bar, which comes through your rear window, up over the roof and across to the other side, makes it a lot stronger. The tighter you can keep your cars welded and bolted and chained together, the longer the cars are going to last. These cars like to be helped hold it together. So that's how I put a cage in a car, and this is a very simple cage. I'm just putting a driver door bar and a post-to-post. That is the bare minimum for cage that I will ever run, is basically that. So now that the cage is in there, now we can move on to something else, which is wiring. And you guys, don't be afraid of wiring, and we'll start a new video tomorrow on all the wiring that we're going to move. We're going to try not to cut anything. We're just going to move it and zip tie it up.